how we do. Return to the noise is how we do. How we do. You know it's how we do.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Crown Peach Show. I'm your host, Chris, and with me today are two very special brothers. There is a third. We will talk about him later, all behind his back. But with me today, we've got Atomic and XXPosure. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how far you were driving here to get here.
Yeah. I mean, we had to wait through traffic, but you know.
LA to OC.
But you made it, right?
We made it.
I promised to feed you guys before you have to leave.
Went through traffic, you know.
Who drove?
So I drove all cars.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys in carpool?
No.
Why? Is there some family beef going on here? You don't like sharing stereo? What is it?
Just we're movers and shakers, you know.
Yeah.
Things going on.
Moving in two different directions?
Yeah, exactly.
But then together.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that. That's cool. Okay, so there is a triple threat going on here, but he couldn't be with us today. And his name is?
Alex. He goes by Carnival Pictures.
Carnival Pictures, that's right. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. He's doing some big things, just like his brothers here.
Sure.
So I want to talk about you first.
Okay.
I met both of you guys together, but let's talk about you just because you're sitting the closest to me.
Okay.
So where do you fall in the three brothers, like your age? Who's older?
I'm the middle child.
You're the middle child. What was that like growing up between these two?
Different. I mean, you grow up independent, you know. I guess that the middle child always has that, like, oh, you just feel independent.
Yeah.
I mean, cool. You know, it's good to have that, brothers on both sides of me.
Yeah.
It's always good.
That's true. And you said earlier you're the oldest of the three.
Yeah, I'm oldest, yeah.
What was that like having these two?
Just, like you have to set an example, as an older brother and stuff, just do the right thing and, say the right thing and stuff.
That sounds like probably a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, it was pressure, but, it was just part of growing up, And plus my brother always got, like, the arguments here and there, so you got to break it up. But that's normal, I think, every
For sure.
siblings go through that.
Yeah, I fight with myself in the mirror because I'm an only child.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I want to punch myself in the face because I'm just so mad. Just kidding.
Yeah.
So speaking of growing up, where did you guys grow up?
So born in LA, lived there for like 8 years and moved to the IE.
Oh, okay.
Lived there like 20 years and moved back to LA.
Moved back to LA.
That's where we've been since.
Really?
Like half of our lives. Half.
Where did you, obviously I feel like you guys like LA more because you came back to it, but what was it like growing up in the IE after being LA boys? Because it's different.
It's different, but not that much, you know what I mean? Like everybody that lived in LA eventually moved to the IE, So it was just make sure everybody, people from out there, from LA,
Yeah.
But, I felt like it was different, just more people out here in LA.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
A lot more people out here.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when you moved from LA to the IE?
8.
I think I was
like 8. I was
like 11.
Oh, okay. Those are good years to move kids.
Yeah.
When you get to like junior high or high school, that's when there's, some issues sometimes because they have so many friends like over there and I have no friends now over here.
Yeah. But
Okay.
we constantly we keep on going back and forth all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we
get our mom, like,
we
my
have
mom
family
would just
out here.
put us up on the van and take us over to LA because all our
South
family,
Central.
our cousins are from out there. So
Okay.
But-
So was it just was your mom and dad moved to IE or was there a split? Like how did moving to the IE happen?
So yeah, we all moved to the IE as a family, and then 20 years later they split.
Oh, okay.
We had to like figure out, what the best route would be like moving forward.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so you guys were older when your parents divorced.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was like 21, I think.
Yeah, you were what you say grown, what some people say grown.
Right.
Right? Are you still close with your mom and dad though?
Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, my dad lives in San Bernardino.
Yeah.
My mom, LA, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what age did you guys move back to LA?
This was like 2010. So
Were you guys teenagers when you moved back to LA?
no,
a little bit.
We're like our
older,
mid-20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys live near each other in LA?
We're in the same household. We have a home, a house.
Nice.
Got like a duplex and stuff. So.
I love that shit, but y'all drove separate. That's like some shit I would do with my daughter. Like, take your own car.
Yeah,
Yeah, something going on, have some going on.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes we ride together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Depends,
Well, when I met you guys, you were together.
right,
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah, at that time, yeah. Because, at that time, I was doing fellow, so.
Yeah. What were you shooting for him during that the first time I met you?
What was I? Like, we're shooting his podcast.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
don't know who he interviewed.
I forgot too who he interviewed. I want.
Jeff Garcia,
This was
right?
at the smoke
No,
shop,
it wasn't
right?
Jeff Garcia. Wait, was it? It might have been Jeff Garcia at the Havana Lounge, cigar.
Yeah,
Right.
so, you know, I was shooting behind the scenes.
I met you guys together though.
Right.
Where was that at?
At the Alhambra,
Cigar.
Cigar Lounge.
It's a cigar. Yeah. And you were there shooting something for Mellow Mayonnaise
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
I think it was either Jeff Garcia or like Montana that.
I forgot who it was, but I remember it was a bar and there was like a cigar, like a really cool cigar spot in the back.
Right.
Yeah. You guys were super nice to me. I didn't have my show yet, you know what I mean? Like, you guys were super nice guys.
Appreciate it.
Not what I run into sometimes, you know what I mean? But like super humbled and nice, and professiontional. So I appreciate that. I never forgot that. You never forget
That's what's up.
how people make you feel. You know what I mean?
True.
And
That's
I was
true.
lost. I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Like, I was there by myself, you know? So it was a really good encounter meeting you guys.
Likewise.
You are an artist.
I am.
Rap.
Yes.
And you have a couple songs. Nasty Boy.
Oh, you know some of these songs?
Yes, I do. Yes, I did. I did some creeping through some social media.
No doubt. Okay.
And do you know I had your song "Call Me" with Sophia Maria
Okay, yeah.
on the top 5 music video.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's a very catchy song.
Appreciate it.
I was like, "Call me, Daddy." All right, okay.
Yeah. That's a homegirl right there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She blessed the track. Definitely.
Yeah,
She's
it was a really cool video.
Appreciate it.
Now, do you ever shoot any of his music videos for him?
He showed all of them.
All of them?
Or at least 95% of them.
I love that.
With Alex Exposure.
Yeah.
Carnival Pictures, yeah.
Carnival. Do you work with Carnival on his projects as well?
When he asked me to, yeah.
Okay.
But mostly, like, if he does, and I just do it behind the scenes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he has his own crew.
Yeah.
His own film.
His own production crew, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get on him later when he's here because I want to hear all about his projects as well. So you guys work together 95% of the time.
Right.
What do you do on your own the other 5% of the time?
You're talking about my day job?
If you want to tell me about your day job, and are you a stripper?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I was like, wait a minute.
No. I work for the film industry.
Okay.
I work at Paramount Pictures.
Nice.
So, you know, we handle the labor construction part of it too. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say labor and construction part of it, you mean like the set design and stuff? That kind of stuff?
There's other unions that work with set design, but we're the ones that handle the you know, after like the demolition. Like when it's over, we just break it down and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they hiring? Because I could take down some shit. Yeah, I want to be on the demo crew and like destroy stuff and get paid.
Right now there's a writer's strike going on, so.
Oh, okay. So it affects you as well.
It affects all the unions, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. So you hear writer strike, you think it just affects, you know, the producers
writers.
and the writers, you know, but it affects everybody.
All the unions that work for the film industry.
Okay.
So hopefully it ends soon, and then we go back to work.
Yeah, amen. Because I'm like a lot of viewers, didn't realize it affects so many people.
Right.
Which means so many families.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Okay, so that's your daytime job.
Yeah, that's my day. I've been doing like 15 years. You know.
15 years.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well,
congratulations.
not that job, but construction as a whole. Like 15. About 15
Okay.
years.
How did you get into that?
One of my brother, the other one called Pictures, used to work for Local 92, and they did welding for like power plants and stuff like that, nuclear plants and stuff.
Yeah.
So got me into it.
Yeah, the union is a good place to be.
From there, I just kept on working it year after year, and then there was a recession at the time, and then I started working at another union for the billboards. You know. So.
Okay. That's
And from the
dope.
billboards, I transferred into the film into the studios.
Okay. When did you first pick up a camera?
And like 2010.
2010.
So it's been like maybe like 13 years now, 14 years of shooting.
What prompted that? Like, how did that happen?
It's just that my brothers, he went to the LA
Recording school
in LA. When I went to film school. So they just asked me like what I wanted to do, and I was like, at this time I wasn't sure. So they were like, "Why don't you try photography?" Because I was always like shooting behind the scenes and stuff, like, with the throwaway camera, and all that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, let me just buy a camera. Like I worked in Vegas at the time. I saved up money, and then when I came back to LA, like I bought a camera.
That's dope.
And then one of my friends, he was a big promoter for a club, and then he just told me, he goes, "Hey, do you want to shoot? I'll pay you like every Friday." So I want to go to the club, and then from there, I just started networking with people.
Yeah.
You know, and I networked with a guy who ended up shooting a bunch of clubs in Hollywood, all over Southern Cali. So then I kind of fell under his wing, and then shot for probably like 4 clubs a week for like 4
And when you're taking these pictures of the clubs, is everybody having a good time? Like, just catching all those moments?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember what picture is the first picture you took?
The first picture
as a professional?
Like club picture, or just any picture?
Any picture.
I tested my camera out at some church.
At a church?
I drove at night and I took a picture of a church and stuff, and it came out real dark. Because I didn't know what I was doing. So, but now, like, compared to my first picture to now, we look way different.
Night and day, literally, right?
Yeah.
When did you know you had an eye for it?
Well, I took a class at Santa Monica College, like black and white photography, and I ended up getting like an A in one of my projects.
Oh, nice.
It was a project where we just had to go to Santa Monica Pier and take a picture of the pier in black and white, and we had to develop it in a black room and everything, and dark room, and then I ended up getting 100% on it, you know. So
you felt like validated, like I'm on the right path.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know. So ever since then, I was like, you know what, like, this is I think I got an eye for it, you know?
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You just won an award, didn't you, recently? Indigenous woman?
That was my brother, Alex.
That was your brother?
He does photography, too.
He does photography as well? God, y'all are just out here wearing hero capes underneath your clothes, like, making moves. Okay, so I got you guys confused. My bad. But you've shot pictures of tons of artists, from was A$AP Rocky, Sheila E. I mean, everywhere, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
What was the first artist professional artist you took?
I can't really remember, to be honest with you.
Okay, do you want to?
You shot so many.
Yeah, you did. I'm telling you, when I was creeping on your page, I had scrolling through all of them.
One highlight that I can add, like for him, like he shot Gavin Rosdale from Bush, and they wanted to buy his photo, exclusively.
They did buy,
They bought it.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
If you go on their website or not their website, their Instagram and stuff, you'll probably see a picture of him holding his arms like this with a guitar.
Yeah.
That's the picture I shot.
How much they buy just
for 2 digital photos, it was $1,500.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on the right track.
Yeah, they ended up using one photo. So you know.
That's awesome.
And ever since, so when they play next time to LA, I hit up the manager. I'm like, hey, you want to be a photographer? Let me know.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, we got an in-house photographer. But
that's how you do it. You make the call because you just never know.
Yeah.
And then if that photographer doesn't show up, they might remember that you called and like, hey, he's available.
Exactly.
What was your so far your favorite event to shoot? Because you've shot Cypress Hill,
Yeah, Cypress Hill, they put in a good show. I don't know, it's kind of hard. We've shot so many concerts. It's kind of hard to pinpoint which ones.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. You know.
There is so many though. I was scrolling through, I was like, wow, I can't write all these down.
Yeah, there are so many, but you know, I mean, Nipsey Hussle, we liked him, you know.
Yeah. Conejo too.
Conejo, he's on a good show. I think right there on
Catch One.
Catch One in Pico, LA.
Yeah. All right. I was waiting for you to say that your brother's your favorite artist to shoot.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm trying to start some shit right here. You see what I mean? Yeah. I want you guys to fight over pizza later.
It's funny.
I'm just kidding. Okay, Adam, when did you realize that music was your thing?
Early. You know, I've always liked writing. You know, worked for the magazine. I don't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Music Connection magazine.
Okay.
Writer since 10, 12 years.
Is that your first love, writing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Writing, I've always, just thoughts, you know what I mean? But rhymes just early on, just practicing, listening to certain MCs, Jay-Z, KRS-One, Rakim, E40, and then just trying it out. Trying to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, over time, it just got better, based on experience and just being the MC and just wanting to be somebody who writes thought-provoking content.
I love that. I love that you said that, thought-provoking content.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't like the cat in the hat type rappers because that's just bubblegum stuff. But I like when you're actually saying something.
Yeah, you have a message. You have a message and you put some music to it and then it's catchy. Exactly. Right. And kids are singing that instead of singing some other stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So early on again,
So I listened to The Groove.
Okay.
I like that. The Madonna
sample.
Yes, that's awesome. How did that How did that transpire? How did that come to be?
Just an engineer that I record music at. He flipped the beat, basically.
Yeah.
You know, and voila, you know what I'm saying? Just
For you, did the music come first for that and then the lyrics followed?
yes, on that song. Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you said on that song. So is that on the majority of your songs, the music first, then the lyrics come to you? Or vice versa?
Vice versa, because I'm always writing. You know, when you're in the shower or whatever, driving or whatever, you think of a rhyme or like, oh, I got to write that down.
Yeah.
You know, or just use a recorder and just rap real quick.
That part, yeah. Someone just turned me on to that recently. But I just pictured you in the shower now with a big old dry erase board, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I just did. My mind took me there. He's like,
Right. But yeah, that's how it starts.
that's awesome. So you knew early on, like as a kid?
As a kid, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any new music coming out?
Yeah, always new music.
Okay.
Always new music, yeah. We're gonna shoot a music video soon. We just gotta plan it out. You know,
Okay.
just, trying to just be different. You know what I mean? But I'm always creating. Got a bunch of songs to record. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Where do you do most of your recording?
Downtown.
Okay, there's a studio downtown?
Yes.
That's nice. The same studio, or do you like to change it up?
Same studio. I might need to change it up though, just because my engineer right now he's busy with some other projects. So I just need to. I need to keep production going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've talked to some people that like to go to different studios just to feel different vibes, you know what I mean? And like just different energies.
Sure. The song with Sophia Maria, those were done at different studios in Vegas, actually.
Yeah, that was a cute video. I liked it a lot.
Appreciate it.
I liked the song. It was really catchy. It was really summer vibes, you know what I mean? How did Nasty Boy come to be?
Wait, there's Nasty Boy and Nasty Boy remix.
Uh-oh. I better find the remix now.
But Nasty Boy, again, that's over a Biggie song towards B.I.G. Again, on some mixtape stuff, just pulling from experience.
Yeah.
Different things that happened in my life, but once you put it right there.
So you say experience, the win, lose, or draw, true story.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay, tell me about that. It's a true story under there.
The statutes of limitations, I'm sure. But
you'll be fine. If they're looking
wait,
for
which
you,
part? Which part? Because I mentioned a lot.
You know what? Just give me just a little tiny bit.
Where I'm breaking and entering? Oh man, that's like old. That's.
You know what? It says true story on there.
It is true story. Yeah, when you draw, it's just again, I'm a hustler, right? Again, I've grown a lot, right? I'm a dad now, but when I was younger, just mischievous or whatever, and just trying to come up like hustle type stuff, right? I'm not that I'm. Let me see what I'm trying to say. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. It's like just trying to come up, but not do things the wrong way like that. But I don't know. In one particular rhyme where I broke in entering, that was like a spur of the moment thing where I didn't plan it.
Yeah.
It was like I was let go by a job, and I had like a bunch of leads there, and I was like, yo, I did this. Yeah. I can't like let it go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, homie gave me a key. That's what I say, literally, because he did. He was like, yo, and I remember just because we lived in Fontana at the time, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the office. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna get it, and I did. And it's like, again, it's crazy because it's like, damn, that could have
really
been.
happened.
I could have been arrested, like some big.
Yeah.
But nothing happened. I remember I just went back to my desk, grabbed my shirt.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, I was like, let me get this highlighter.
I'm gonna take that steak for 2 while I'm at it. You guys, and the printer on your way out.
Did that.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Again, not proud of it, but again, on some hustle
those
shit.
moments in life are what make you who you are today.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the scary, the crap we go through as children, and juveniles and stuff.
Right.
Did any of you boys ever get caught up in the juvenile system or anything like that growing up?
I'm juvenile, but I've been arrested. I've had a DUI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a miracle because growing up where you guys grew up, you know what I mean, and then moving back. I mean, it's hard nowadays. It's like our kids are unfortunately a product of their environment sometimes. No matter how good of a parent you have or parents you have, the streets just snatch our kids sometimes.
You got to constantly, like child rearing is what they call it.
Like a helicopter parent. Yeah. I know what you mean. I raised 5 boys, and the party had to always be at my home because I was like, this is safer.
Yeah.
No, you want to spend the night somewhere? No, he can come over. You're all going to be here so I can see what's going on.
Right.
That's how to do it nowadays. You have to watch. Right. It's harder for parents, because you're a parent nowadays because you're competing with social media as well, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have that.
TikTok.
We had pagers.
It's a constant thing.
Even before that, we just had pagers with payphones, you know what I mean? It was harder to get away with shit. It was harder to... We're going to take a really quick break because someone has to go potty, and it's not me for the first time.
It's not me.
I'm half Jodeci, half nasty Nas. Run up Florence Hill, ghetto superstar like Pross. A refugee scoring with immortal techniques. Dead prez in my clutches, most definitely. I'll be on some RBG, tears to the sea. Connects from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific Sea. Specifically me, Atomically the MC. Got that juice like Bishop, baby, I'm Percy Squeeze. Austin Powers Mojo, let me see you get loose. A bad boy with a rock, get my girl like the fourth top. I love it when she call me Big Papa. Hello, Merlot Sauvignon Blanca. Pinot Noir, I desire like my streetcar. Leather shoes, Italian suits, drinking at the bar. Skywalk, Uncle Luke, Kirk the captain. Life's too short, so I don't stop rapping.
Get into the groove, boy. You've got to prove your love to me. Yeah, get up on your feet. Yes, get to the beat. Boy, what will it be?
Live life like a picture, motion is perpetual. 420 daily, marijuana edibles. Bitches wipe me down cause I'm the shit. World flusher makes a 10 cause I'm a hit. Jackpot, I'm doper than a crack spot. I roll the boat until it turns into a yacht. A Taurus bull, T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus. The beast in other words like a thesaurus. Warrior, Napoleon Hill, author. I'm from a dynasty according to my father. My favorite color is the color of money. For the love of it, I fucking my queen bee, honey. Speak louder than words, observe her body's worth. Money talks like girl 6, Blackberry curve. She is herbal, camouflage fashion. Keeps it with finances, not the Kardashians.
Get into the groove, boy. You've got to prove your love to me. Yeah, get up on your feet. Yes, get to the beat. Boy, what will it be?
I set sights on new heights, my mind's on autopilot. Sky's the limit, life's like Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent. I'm all about my goals like a Stanley Cup. King like Grexy, my monster truck. Renaissance thinker, natural leader, bestseller reader, KRS-One teacher. X marks the spot where Malcolm was shot. Martin Luther became a king, don't stop. Let freedom ring, the song that I sing. Scarface, the world is yours. Every day I do my thing, so much in the pen, I'm independent. Value set, ideas prep, bottom line met. Living la vida, yeah, we're in sunset. Prove my love to life every night like Keith Sweat. Sex begets of a milk coquette. You only get one shot, Russian roulette.
Get into the groove, boy. You've got to prove your love to me. Yeah, get up on your feet. Yes, get to the beat. Boy, what will it be?
Only wanna share with y'all like a bird of a bear for y'all.
And we're back from the break. Someone had to go potty. But before you ran off to the bathroom, I wanted to know about your time working with the youth. You mentioned that you worked at a group home.
At a group home, I worked for like 1 year.
Okay.
At a group home. Yeah, because at the time I wanted to, be a probation officer, and I thought maybe getting experience working with the youth would help, but. I mean, after that, I got into construction, and I kind of just forgot about that. But it was cool, working with
the youth. How old were they?
They were like, I think from 14 to 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in a group home for a short amount of time, and what I didn't realize is that there's group homes for all ages, like even little ones. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes, I didn't know that either. And my group home had to go volunteer at another group home in Santa Ana, and we pulled up to this house, and it was little ones. It was little boys.
Right.
And I'll never forget that as long as I live. So I went back to volunteer at the juvenile hall, kind of like a circle, just to
360.
give back. You know what I mean?
They were like under 10 or something? Or?
They were little. Yeah, I want to say they were like from maybe 4 to 8 maybe, but they were little guys.
These are kids that committed crime, right?
No, these were kids that had...
foster?
Foster care.
Oh, foster. Okay.
These were group homes, yeah.
Okay.
So that was your first idea, was to be probation officer?
Yeah.
And then working with the kids for like a year into construction.
Yeah, because my other brother got into it, so he's like, make more money doing this. So then I just did that, and I just forgot about, working as a PO, so...
Yeah, I think you made the right decision. All the POs I've seen and met
Yeah.
You know, they look pretty bored.
Yeah. I mean,
You do not have a boring life at all.
No. I like what I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
would you say that you love what you do?
I love what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
My job, like everything I do right now, is a blessing. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you work a full-time job when it's no strike going on.
Yeah.
It's almost like, how do you find time to do the other things you do, the shooting the events and the concerts and the photo shoots and stuff?
Just make time. I mean.
Around your, right?
Yeah,
I know, I like that you said that. You make time.
Yeah, make time.
Yeah, you make the time for what you want to do and what you love.
Yeah.
Do you have a daytime job, Adam? Do you have to that you
Work
do?
for the magazine.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Right.
So it's entertainment business
Entertainment, yeah. for
too. All the
sure.
time. Entertainment and creativity is always flowing.
Right. It is.
TikTok.
All right. Do you guys have an empty room in your house? I'm gonna go live there. You have an empty
We
room?
have like 5 bedrooms.
I'm gonna go live there for a little bit so I
That's
can
a
get
room.
the creative juices flowing.
Make some space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if there was someone that wanted to get into photography like you, what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, just buy a camera. Just find out what camera is good to shoot with. Second, just take some classes too. I mean, with me, like I took some classes and stuff because I actually have to talk to a teacher. I mean, if I have questions, I have
Yeah.
but other people say just YouTube it, but it's like it's not really the same.
Yeah.
So
Some people learn that way. Some people are more hands-on. You know.
yeah, hands on. But me, like I have to take some classes. I have to have somebody, explain it to me. And then just shoot, just keep on shooting, and then practice on your editing, all that editing skills with it. It's all beneficial and stuff. And then networking too. You got to network all
Yes.
the time.
You have to be a people person, right? And comfortable
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
to people.
You just gotta get your own social media, and then start posting all these pictures, tagging them. Just
It's all a
hashtag,
process.
all this work, everything's a whole process.
Yeah. I have a question for you. Now that you said tagging, do you have to get the person's permission to tag them, like to post them on your Instagram? Like the artist, let's say it's, Kat Von D, didn't you shoot her once?
Yeah.
Do you have to get her permission to post her on your page?
No, but she knew what was going on.
Yeah, that was a different situation, yeah.
Yeah, so she knew that all these photos that I took, I was in Tiger, so she didn't mind.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like there's certain concerts where he shoots where you have to sign like a
waiver, yeah.
release some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just depends.
Got your PR person right here.
Yeah, it
Yes,
just
ma'am.
depends.
That's
Yes, it's different. Yeah.
I love it. What kind of camera do you shoot with?
I shoot with an R6 Canon R6 is a mirrorless camera.
Mirrorless camera R6.
It's like when you shoot, like you can see the photos come up like crystal clear, like
Wow.
sharp.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did the girls like that? Because there's no filters on that shit.
Well, they still got those in the pictures.
So you do all your editing as well?
I do all editing and stuff.
Wow. Okay.
So-
That's cool because you keep it in house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cut corners and save money
Yeah,
that
I
way.
mean,
Yeah.
a lot of money. If I send somebody else to do it, I'm just gonna be broke. I'm gonna break even, or just make no money.
Yeah, and then it won't be worth
Yeah.
it. I hear you.
Right.
I try to keep everything in house here, like
Right.
my mom. Try to keep her in house. I pay her in
Sure.
food, pay her in spaghetti.
Yeah.
What about you, Adam? What kind of advice would you give? I'm sorry, Atomic.
Yeah.
What kind of advice would you give someone that wants to get into rapping and music?
Make sure your heart is in it. Don't just get in it for the money because the value is not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to hear a bunch of bubblegum stuff like what we hear now. Just make sure your heart's in it and make sure that you're saying something. You know what I'm saying? And just be thought provoking. Like think about again KRS One or E40, Too Short. These people, they say what they say, and they're it's creative. And there's other artists who I'm not going to mention the name, and it's just like it's weak, and it's weak music. But try to separate yourself from the others. Really again,
That's
make sure your
true.
heart's in it.
Yeah.
So for you, who would be like your dream collaboration?
Dream collabo? I mean, there's so many artists. You know what I mean? But I mean, Snoop, definitely.
Oh yeah, the goat.
The GOAT.
Yep.
Cube, a bunch of West Coast. Dre. Definitely.
The person is,
Corrupt.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to open up for Corrupt at the end of the show at the Nationwide Presents.
Is it the August 19th one?
Yeah.
We got Summer Nights.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys there.
Upsy,
Awesome.
Brown. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
so
fun
we
to
go.
watch.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
there's another one going on. What is it?
Oh, the show-offs, California show-offs at the Lido Creek.
It's in Lido Creek.
Okay.
It's gonna be another hip hop car show event.
Ooh, fun.
You can perform there too.
Yeah, you guys were at the Adelanto one, right? Were you there?
Adelanto, yeah.
Adelanto?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That place is big.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They had the freestyle one. Yeah.
The freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle one. Yeah, that place was big. There was so much more room.
Oh yeah,
To just pack it, fill it up even more.
definitely.
Right.
I can't wait to go back there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like that's
Yeah.
a place that they're doing a lot of concerts now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're
Everybody's
big.
back outside, post COVID.
Yeah.
It's time to work.
Exactly. It's time to get out there and hustle and put your name out there and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Definitely.
So out of all the people, all the artists you've shot, who is like the person you would love to shoot, you would love to have on?
Like to do a photo shoot.
Yes. Either that or if they're performing.
I mean, I've shot, I like Ice Cube a lot, so I've shot him many times now, so.
I know, I seen that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, geez, I'm telling you, I was going through little bubbles. I was like,
Right.
it's never ending.
Yeah, so
That's
to
awesome.
answer the question, I guess Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah. And Ice-T as well, right?
Yeah, Ice-T, yeah.
Ice-T.
I shot him at the Garden Grove, I think.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's dope.
Even Danny Trejo, the actor,
Yeah, Danny
shot
Trejo.
him.
He's so nice.
We went to his house.
Really?
You know, yeah, so we shot him with his cars.
He's so nice.
guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. I met him at the Clown Ski Gala one year.
Okay.
And I fanned out. I didn't mean to, but I was like, oh my God. I just love him because of everything he's gone through and where he's at today. Do you know what I mean? I just think that's awesome. That's what you do. You know,
Yeah, it's like inspirational.
yeah, and you tell the truth about all the crap you've been through,
Yeah.
and there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yes.
He's been in like 400 plus movies. You know about that?
I don't know, it's 400 plus, but I know he's been in a lot of movies.
He's
A
up there
lot.
with like Samuel L. Jackson.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Real talk, over 400.
And I
I
love
know
that
it's
he's into
crazy.
music now. He's got some artists under him. You know what I mean?
We've shot for them. We've
I've
shot
shot
for
them
them.
too.
Really? Which ones?
Tara Hill.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he has a more I think, yeah, so.
She's got a very soulful voice. If I'm thinking about
Right.
a soulful voice, if I'm thinking about the same one. And then I think Twixie was with him for a little bit.
Yeah,
She was.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her voice too. Very
Cool with her.
Yeah, everybody has a unique style.
Yes, he had 3 different girls at the Clown Ski event, and they all had a very unique sound to them and very unique look. They weren't all cookie cutter,
Right.
Yeah,
like what we're seeing, nowadays with the music.
Right.
In this industry, we come, across people that are fake or just trying to leapfrog over us to the next person. How do you guys individually deal with something like that? And I imagine because you guys have been in the industry, longer than I have, and you can probably spot them now. Like, how do you deal with that?
We talk about it. We you know what I'm saying? We just, hey, did you notice that? Yeah, and then boom, we're like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, whatever. Marginalize them or curve them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
just keep
You know what I'm
going,
saying? Keep moving.
just
Because it's
just wasn't
political
used to it.
too.
Like from the beginning, from when we first started, we felt that. But then after a while, couple of years, you just deal with it. I mean, it's a given. I mean,
Yeah.
all the time.
And you just know where to weed them out.
Navigate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know how to move them out.
During this journey, have you guys ever encountered any setbacks? And if you have, how did you deal with that?
Well, with music, I put it on pause for a while because I had a son, or I have a son, and I took that time out. But then coming back to it, and that was during the time of COVID as well.
Yeah.
So during COVID is when I was like, I'm gonna get back to the music stuff because I really, I'm that dude with the pen. That's how I feel. I'm like, what I'm saying? And I'm really I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the music. So, but I took a 6-year hiatus, no music, just dedicated to the relationship, trying to build that, you know what I mean? And raising him and whatnot. So yeah, that was a setback because again, I stopped doing that. I never stopped doing Music Connection, but in terms of actual writing and artistic stuff, it was on pause.
Do you ever get writer's block where you're stuck? Where you feel something's in your heart, but you just can't get it out to the paper?
To a degree, but it's when I'm solo and I'm in my zone and I just, whatever, twist up or whatever. No, it comes back in and I'm just good.
Show off. I saw it in your eyes when you're like, I'm gonna hit him sometimes.
It's just a thing. I don't know.
Yeah. In your profession, do you ever get stuck?
Yeah, kind of. You know how they have a writer's block, they have a photographer's block too.
Really?
Because when I do my photography, I'm not trying to just do what everybody else is doing. I just try to stand out. You know what I mean? And every shoot that I do is strategic, so it's kind of I don't I'm just trying to just do things different like anybody else.
Yeah.
That's how I always thought for anything I do in life.
Be original.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
original and stuff, you know.
Something different, stand out a little bit.
Right.
Gotcha.
What is the main goal for you? Like, what's the ultimate, like, this is where I want to be in 5 years, this is what I want to do in 5 years?
Do photography like full time stuff. You know, maybe one day like own my own studio or something like that. You know, and you know, maybe a gallery one day too.
Yeah.
You know, who knows?
Yeah, I can totally picture that.
Yeah, but I mean, I know eventually something like that will eventually happen, so I don't really think into it. I just know that I just got to keep on doing what I'm doing all the time.
Yeah, you just know it's gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
know
You feel it.
happen. Yeah, exactly. You know.
What about you, Atomic? What is the main?
I mean, you know, just still coming up with my brothers, basically just doing what we're doing, just on a bigger scale. Because, you know, now we do this video and, you know, even doing an AI video. So it's like we're constantly trying to, like, do more than the other, you know, production wise. But again, I have a son, you know what I'm saying? He wants to be a DJ, told me that. So I'm like, I got you covered because this is where I'm
It's
at.
in your
you know,
blood.
I'm dad, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I'm
creativity, entertainment's in your guys' blood.
Yeah.
So naturally.
So I've been like racking up all these shout outs from Danny Trejo to Concrete. I got like 20. Was Cat Von D? She might have done one. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I got like 20 people, like shout outs from, you know, my son DJ Silver
Oh,
Skater.
does he have a DJ name yet?
DJ Silver Skater.
Silver Skater. That's so cute. I love
Yeah,
it.
appreciate it. Yeah.
I love it. Does he have his like own little Instagram yet?
He does. I'm doing it, but I haven't really put so much into it because he needs to like get his foundation.
Oh my
so
God.
it's like, you know,
That's awesome.
we're in that stage. right
When
now.
he's ready, I'd love to have him on the show.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, for
Appreciate
sure.
it. Yeah. But
That would be
different,
great.
you know, CC gave him a shout out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm doing
it's
that.
gonna happen for him.
For sure, yeah. So if I can get him to be where he needs to be, like a, you know, like even a scam artist, like NGB or Felly Fell, you know, just get into that mix or whatever and just start DJing different places, get money as a young kid because I want him to get paid young, you know. And
The
just,
uniqueness of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him being a youngster out there doing
Yeah,
that.
and I want to just raise him how I wasn't raised and just give him those opportunities to just have that freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
I can be
part.
his manager. Yeah.
Yep.
But in terms of the music, I still love it. You know what I'm saying? I know as you get older, yeah, it's a different thing, but I'm still dope. You know what I'm saying? I still
Yeah,
feel
you
like I can, thank you. I feel like I can still kick it and do, you know what I'm saying? I can still rock the mic. I can do me.
Yeah.
I just did it at the particular show. You know what I mean? That was a dope show. He just put the video up on his IG.
Nice.
The behind the scenes, but I'm still again Corrupt at the summer night. So we're gonna we're still
Yeah, there's
cooking.
more. There's
a
love.
lot more to
I
come
can
in.
see it, the fire in your eyes. There's
For
a lot
sure.
more
Appreciate it.
to come from you.
definitely.
Taking that little break and focusing on your son obviously paid off because look at him. He's the next.
Yes.
Is there ever any like not sibling rivalry, but like competitiveness between you two? Like, okay, I did this and I did this.
No,
Like friendly competitiveness, you know what I mean?
No, not even.
Because we're
You know.
two different lanes. You know what I'm saying? And plus we're
You guys are in three different lanes,
three different
but
lanes.
you're so in sync with each other. Do you know what I mean? Like even right now, you see that shit?
Yeah.
I
Wait a
think
minute, wait for me, let me
you know,
nod too.
Yeah. It's like we want the best for each other, so it's like we don't step on each other's toes.
I love
you know
that.
what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. We need more of that in general in the world.
And if we have any ideas, you know, I give him an idea, give him all the idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
Build
you know,
on it.
Maybe better we do it this way, maybe that way. Because I know like anybody else wouldn't do that. You know, what I mean, I think, you know, siblings give each other's, you know,
Yeah.
That support.
Yeah.
support, yeah.
And the honest feedback.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like try this might work better.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. When it comes to the honesty behind the scenes, we keep it real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
'cause sometimes the people won't keep it that real. We're like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, that part. They won't keep it real.
Right. So
So I know you're going to be opening up for Corrupt. That's what's next for you. What's the date again on that?
what is that?
Is it the August 19th one?
19th? Yeah.
Sunday, right? Saturday.
Yeah, I think
Saturday.
it's the August 19th event,
Right.
I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That'll be
dope.
dope.
Are you going to be there shooting your brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna be shooting a video.
That's cool. Is that the next event for you that you're going to be shooting? Is that event?
No, there's one before
This is
that.
the California show off in Battle Creek.
It's called
Yeah, that's
California
what Kid Frost.
Oh, okay, Kid
Yeah.
Frost.
Yeah.
That's
so
dope.
maybe if there's something before that, then we'll go to that too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're always peeping, you know, what shows are coming up and where we can fit in. You know, we talked about Commerce Casino. We know the promoter there,
Yeah.
so that's coming up soon.
That's awesome.
I might shoot at the Forum, maybe July 16th, Best of Oklahoma, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure yet.
Before we go, you guys, do you have anything you want to share with the audience or with your fans or with your people about anything. I mean, it could be in something inspirational, something they should, you know, aspire to be, or advice, anything like that you want to share with anybody before we go?
Just tap in with us. You know, you can find me at Atomic Machete on all platforms, streaming everywhere. You know, again, if you want to jump into the entertainment space, again, just make sure your heart's in it. Don't just do it for the money, because others can peep right away, like if it's for money, if it's for the love. But again, you can still cross connect and still do both. But again, make sure your heart's in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Stay focused and just have a message, just have a purpose behind what you're doing. Make sure it's purpose driven.
Yeah,
basically.
that part right there is so important.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Exposure,
For me,
before you go?
just connect with people, the right people, you know, the right people in a space. Like if you're a photographer like me, like just connect with other photographers, you know, but also just to stand out, you know, and like just like you said, you know, if you have that passion for it, if you're just doing it for the money, like it's gonna reflect in your work. Yeah. So if you just work on you know, quality over quantity, like it's gonna show, you know, and eventually people are gonna hit you up for paid gigs. You know?
Yeah, the money will follow, right?
Yeah, the money will follow,
for
exactly.
sure. Where can people follow you?
You can follow me at exposure_LA on Instagram.
That's right.
He also has another page too, because again, we, you know, photography, do like quinceañeras, weddings, baby showers.
Yeah, so that was _Daniel _Sam _photography _.
Nice. I love the teamwork right here. See,
Yeah.
I need a hype man like that to walk around with me all day and just plug.
I forgot about that, but
You know?
Yeah, that's such teamwork. I love this.
For sure.
So let's tell people where they can follow your brother as well, because he is part of this triple threat.
No doubt. At Carnival_Pictures
Yes.
on IG.
Yes.
And he has another one too, Purple Picture Still.
Oh, Carnival_Pictures_stills. Where it's like more of like photography.
Yes.
There you go. The other one's more
Video.
it's photography, but like stuff that he's doing.
It's more about his production.
stuff.
Yeah, his productions, right?
And he has another one, the Sunrises film.
His current projects. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's winning awards.
I know. I was researching all three of you guys, and I was like, my head was spinning. I was like, man, I need to work on my resume because these three are just killing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
But thank you guys for being here, and I look
having
forward
us.
to having your brother on at a later date for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome to.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow these two, but also the brother as well at Carnival_Pictures. Yeah. This has been the Crown Peach Show. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, leave us a message. But if you email me, make sure you kiss it. Keep it simple, sexy.
That's how we do. Return to the noise is how we do. How we do. You know it's how we do. Here goes. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet. Keep your iceberg, step tail, bring the heat. Classes in session, everybody take a seat.